Finally came in. Whoop. Shit. Bet you can't guess. Look at this. Yeah, this is a good hint. And yeah, I'm one of those guys. I send not to send things in for warranty. I hate waiting for things to come in, so that's kind of like a little bit of issues on my part. But waited for 2 weeks for this thing to finally come in. Is that a sticker? Look at that. Move you old ones. Look at it. Look at it. The Leatherman Wave Alpha. No sheath. I know. They said that isn't one that's coming in with it, but look at that. Oh, that feels good. The difference in them. Not huge, but it's definitely a lot more recessed. Well, it's good thing I'm not missing a screw. It's a little bit more flush right through there with the hardware. See, with the little big old bulbous ends right there. The brass accent. I mean, that's just pretty. Look at the good old MagnaCut blade. Look at that. Oh, can't go wrong with a good old MagnaCut. Focus, you fuck. Look at that. And, of course, they got big old scissors. Look at that. What in the world? Hey, what in the world? Am I doing something wrong with my scissors? Okay, there we go. Not bad looking scissors, are they? Look at that. I will admit, though, I love the way it feels in the hands. Much better than the old Wave Plus. That thing just, like the ergonomics, it's just comfortable. Good old saw. That's pretty. Oh, yeah. Of course, you got the old file, which I want to kind of see what it looks like compared to the other file. I love how they're adding the little thumb pieces right in there. So you can actually, get that unlocked and locked a lot easier. I wonder if I could do it with my bottom finger. A little bit. Because before you had to reach down here, when you got little stubby fingers like I do, it's kind of hard to get down in there. Versus being able just to retract it. That is a lot easier function to work with. So I think they made some good improvements on this thing so far. Especially on the saw. Does the other saw? Oh, broken saw. Missing saw. Yeah, maybe I should send those in for warranty. Anyway, look, that's just it's a little stiff. I mean, you can still one hand use it pretty well. I wonder if the other ones, these are wore in. That is smoother, I will admit. I wonder if my other one's that smooth. Oh, that one's super smooth. That one is just like butter. That one's a little, it's smooth, but it's still not there. Look at the broken jaw. This one is a little tight, but I'm sure that'll get loosened up with time. Of course, the usual little bit right there. And you still got it. Ooh, let's do a comparison. The bits seem about the same driver design. Pretty much the same can opener, bottle opener, whatever. And of course, these scissors, which I never use, they're just too small to use before. It was like just kind of useless to have them in there. I think once in a blue moon I used them. But that is a nice little doll they got. Doll. Or however the fuck you say it. But I like it. I wonder if their flathead's a little bit beefier because you can see right here where I broke that one too. But it looks pretty much be the same. Of course, you got your little micro screwdriver right there, which is always nice. I did use that a lot. Ooh, little lanyard loop. Oh, does the other one have a lanyard loop? I don't think it does. Besides the one that's built into the handle, which I can't remember where that one was built into the handle at. I know they have one built in here somewhere. Where is it? Is it this little piece right here? Yeah, right there. So if y'all don't know, the old Leathermans actually had a lanyard loop built into the back of the handle right there, which is nice, but nobody ever knew it existed hardly because they had it stashed away in there. I mean, it's an ingenious design, but nobody ever knew about it hardly. To the little junk drawer until I decide that I'm not lazy enough to take you off and smell you off for warranty purposes. Look at that. Wave Plus Alpha. It is pretty. That is nice. That flick is nice though. That is oddly satisfying for a multi-tool. That's actually stop sunken. Get it out. Let's try with the other one. Not quite. Not quite the same. But look at that. That is nice. I am very happy with the new design. It is actually quite nice.